Alright guys, so we're back with more Monster Hunter Stories 3, thanks to Capcom for giving us early preview access, so we can show off some cool stuff in both the first and second zone that we'll get into soon, a few monster fights that you might be interested in seeing, and a couple cool things along the way, as well as going a bit more in depth into the Rite of channeling, because you'll be surprised how streamlined and amazing the quality of life additions are in it. Now, let's just start off by hopping over to the water over here, because I wanted to show you guys that, yes, Laggy is in the game, and oh my gosh, is it so fun having Laggy in. I know he's a fan favorite. I know a lot of you guys will be excited to see that, you know, we've just got Laggy here. And to take it, oh, I'm being chased. To take it a step further, you can actually mutate this Laggy in a similar way to get Dread Queen Rathian. You can even get Ivory Laggy as well, so you can really make some cool thunder monsters. It's nice having it as a sort of swimming option as you go around some of the areas where you need, you know, the swimming rider skill on your monsters. So it makes for a really good slot in your team, having both thunder and swimming covered in the same actual monster. But you know, we just love it when they put some of the good monsters that we always want to see in the games, you know. So it's really fun that we've got these options here slithering around with a Laggy. So I just wanted to highlight that real quick because I was just really excited when I actually saw that that Laggy's in there, and that you can mutate it for Ivory as well. And there's something really cool that we might get into soon with both versions of this Laggy in combat, where one of the skills it has does actually visibly enhance it with the lightning on its back on the spikes and stuff. So that is really cool as well. So just a real quick highlight there, Laggy's in. But let's go over to the other map. This is pretty much where you come into this zone, and I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek into the next area. I know a lot of you will be playing the demo, trying different things out and all that good stuff. So this is the second area. You come in, it's like a vibrant kind of jungle zone. So we've got Azeroth there. If we keep going through, we've got a Toby Kadachi there. Very vibrant, a little lake. There's some of the egg quartz scattered around the place, as you can see. But on the other half of the zone, it opens up from this sort of jungle into some waterfalls and more canyon areas. Oh yeah, we got a Garen Golem here, guys, by the way. Really fun to actually fight that guy. A lot of the Rise and Sunbreak monsters have been added in, it seems. It's pretty cool, at least from what I've seen so far. But you can see, let's just deal with this guy real quick. I'm high enough level that I just instant delete them, so they won't be a problem for us here. But you can see it's a bit of a canyony, mountainous area on the other side of the map. So one half, lots of vertical elevation, waterfalls, rivers, and stuff like that rolling through. And then the other half, as you can see, lots of sort of vibrant jungle and forest and that kind of thing. And there's different monsters that are spread throughout these different areas in the new map as well. It is pretty cool. You can see we got a Somnicanth over here as well. We got some Azuchis running around trying to give me a problem. Actually, you know, let's see. There's some Pukes up here. I know some people might have been wanting to see their favorite Puke in action, so you know, let's just run into this Puke. I'll show you this Ivory Laggy for a sec, because one of the skills I just really love. So you can see here we've got some nice skills. I've got a little build going for him at the moment. It's not quite finished, but we'll get there. You can see Thunder Aura, so we'll pop that on him. I'll do a little charge here as well, and you can see now he's actually got the lightning on his spikes.
You've got this.
Oh, huge damage. So you can see the lightning on the Laggy spikes. I just love the monsters that actually have some kind of transformation mechanic or ability that visibly changes them. In Stories 2, we had so many monsters like that. So it's just going to be cool to see what more monsters there are to come in the rest of Stories 3. Obviously, this is the first sort of major transformation style ability that I've seen that's really stood out to me. With all of the lightning going down, and just absolutely love it. We're about to get attacked here, and I'm not sure the type of the Puke, so I'm going to use my hammer and do a little block and counter. Because there is a hammer move, like you see here, that actually gives you guard. Ooh, the big stagger and the synchro rush finish. Over 1,000 damage. Guys, I've been loving Stories 3. It's so fun to test. Oh, a retreat as well without having to use a paintball or anything. Yeah. Not too bad. I've been really enjoying the preview parts of Stories 3 so far. Basically these first two zones. They've been super fun and super enjoyable to just play through and try out. Alright, so we're here now at one of the fast travel points that they've already unlocked. Near the top of the mountains, you can see it does get higher up over there, but we have a little camp over here. I've got my Espinasse out, which I've had a lot of fun figuring out how to get. and juicing up with some different skills and bingo effects and all of that. You can see, just to get a better look across the zone, there's this is a big area, this one, and there's a lot of different monsters. You can see we got Steve down there, a little Seregios flying around. You can see we got all of the good. The performance is so good, it's so smooth as well. But there is one monster that I wanted to take you guys to try out. All right, we didn't get the preemptive strike. He immediately saw us. Now I think Deviljho might be power then speed, but I'm not 100% on this. I think what we're gonna do is we'll go straight in with some statuses, and I think he's power first actually. So I think maybe we'll go with the speed attack. We'll try for a double attack maybe. Hopefully this is the right one. There we go. He is power first.
Nice.
The thing is, Deviljho is no joke. This is basically like a pseudo-invasive. It's not an invasive like the other ones where you retreat them, but we know Deviljho invades environments and goes ham and just goes crazy. So he's kind of like an invasive, although he's not quite. So it's going to be a tough fight. Maybe we won't do the whole fight, but I'll just show you some moves that we can get out here. So let's get Venom Flame going, try and get some statuses on him, and maybe we'll just do a little charge with our Seregios Greatsword. We got Noxious Poison applied. That's pretty good. Oh, one shot. He just literally one-shot that Anja. Jeez. Okay. It looks like he's going to do some big attack because he's not targeting anyone in particular. I'm going to get my Dread Queen out and maybe try and put him to sleep now that he's already got Noxious Poison on him. I'm pretty low. I might just get knocked here. I think that's probably what's going to happen. But I don't know that I mean, I think if I guard, I only have 11 HP. So I'm not sure that I can really recover it. I don't know that a potion will be quite enough to save me. But we can give it a try. Let's try the potion. Oh, nearly 1,000 damage. You can see this red icon monster is no joke. It absolutely clomps. It's completely taken out Eleanor and the Anja. I think it's speed now that it's enraged, so maybe we can try our luck with a little tech attack. Bam, there's the double. And we got the sleep, so we can get a big critical hit afterwards as well. Everyone. I think we'll go for our strongest moves here. Whichever one goes first will be great. Let's just go for it. Oh, huge and severe poison applied. Some good damage there. Eleanor's back in the fight. All right. So as you can see, this is the Deviljho fight. It's kind of doable. It's going to be tough. You're going to have to really get your timings right. You're going to have to get your guards out, your kinship attacks to mitigate its big AoEs and stuff like that. Now, following on from that, if you give it a few tries and you really, get a little bit lucky and put a little strategy in, then you just might get yourself something like this, and you'll have your own Deviljho to ride around the forest and the sort of canyony mountains in. The monster variety in it is just so good at the moment. There's so many iconic and cool monsters. Oh my gosh, I just love running around as freaking Pickle here. So as you can see, I'm having a blast with this. There's so many cool monsters. I just had to show you guys a sneak peek of some of the things to come. But do note that some of these, let's fight this Chedakara with the Deviljho. Some of these monsters are very hard when you first come into the zone. I did level grind a bit in here and, get to be able to do this. So you might not be able to do it straight away, but, with enough perseverance, learning its moveset and stuff like that, you'll get there no problem. You can see we have Royal Decree attack down. We have a Wyvern Soul defense down attack, and we got a Dragon Eater move for a self-heal. I'm not actually sure what Chedakara is to begin with, but I think I'm so high level it's not even really going to matter. I'll just do my guard and counter on him to see what the type is. Oh, there's the Deviljho attacking. I love to see it. It's just a power attack, so we'll go for speed. Oh, he's not doing a direct hit, so let's just keep up the pressure. Let's have a look. Ooh, Dragon Eater. 42 cost, though. It's kind of expensive. 54 on the Royal Decree. I'll do the Dragon Eater. Let's see some big damage. All right, and then let's do a little bow attack, a little rapid shot, shall we? On its part there that's weak to it. You may notice that is the Yangaruga bow, I believe, that I'm using there, which is also in this zone. Very cool. So you can see Deviljho, super fun. We've got Laggy in there as well. I'm just loving this new area and all of the monsters that you can grab around the place. All right, guys, so next I really wanted to show off some of the new Rite of channeling mechanics that we have here. If you played Stories 1 or 2, you know that while the genes and all that stuff was, in my personal opinion, super fun to go and collect and make the builds, it was quite punishing and a bit clunky in certain places, and now it is probably the most streamlined and user-friendly version it's ever been. I have to give them massive kudos for this. So if we go into the menu, you see here, you can choose a monster to either select the genes from it to swap, to select it from a list, which is really, really helpful, or to swap the gene slots around. And this is pretty massive. So as you can see here, we take my Ratha. I've got a load of bingos going on. I haven't quite leveled up to unlock Critical Eye here. We got the free bingo gene in the middle. But I can rearrange these as I like. So I could actually swap 2 genes around, and this would help me configure my bingos a bit better, you know, to make sure everything's perfect. You can see I've slotted the 2 speed on the side. I've got the power on the top. And if we take another monster, for example, let's go over to, let's have a look. Let's go over to our Aurora Somnicant. You can see here, we've got power diagonally, we've got tech diagonally, and we've got speed horizontally. So we can move these things around freely, you know, to try and get as many bingos as possible. And that just makes it so much easier to really move things around. So you can see that we can move things around really nicely, but we can also select a monster. So let's say we want to get this Toby Kadachi and we want to put a free bingo gene in the middle. So we can go here and we could either go through our list and find a monster with a free bingo gene and just swap them around like this. Or we could go into this gene select from list, and you can see the free bingo gene is right there at the top, but we can filter this through for all the different types. So we're doing a Toby Kadachi build here. We can see all of the different thunder elements on this list that we currently have, and you can see the number of them that we have in the stable, and you can even press square to see, you know, which monster gives it. So a red Kezu here gives this Thunder Trap plus S tier gene as well. So it is super improved. Quality of life across the board. It's so much more fun and easy to make the different types of monster builds that you want with your genes. And so I just had to highlight this because, man, is it so improved. I'm just really, really impressed across the board for how much they've improved it. So as you can see, Rite of Channeling, a massive buff there. In general, there's loads of quality of life. I hope you enjoyed this look at the second map that's in the game, as well as some of the cool monsters that you can find there to give you a little sneak peek, a little taster of what's coming next when you can play the full game. We're going to have more Monster Hunter stories coming your way soon, so make sure you are subscribed down below. If you enjoyed this little preview look, then drop a like. It really does help us out as well. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Here at Arix Gaming, we're 2 friends who love to play games. You have me, Paradise, as well as 26.
Our goal is to keep the videos as concise as possible by cutting out any of the fluff and focusing on what really matters with high quality videos.
So make sure you're subscribed down below for more videos on your favorite games coming very, very soon.